Friends, here we again. Today we are making vegetable biryani, and I am making this vegetable biryani for my family. So tonight they gonna have this vegetable biryani in the dinner, and with this vegetable biryani I gonna make a burani raita. So I will show you all the ingredients what I am using to make this biryani. We are having mixed vegetable. These are the ready-made vegetable which I bought from the market. You can use the fresh vegetables also if it's available. Then basmati rice which I cooked already. I cooked like 1.5 cup of the rice, and I used some whole garam masala with this and little bit of ghee. Then we are having chopped tomato, chopped onion, yogurt, milk, chopped green chili, fried onions, kasuri methi, saffron. Then we are having whole garam masala, then we are having powder garam masala, then we are having garlic which I shallow fried. This I gonna use for burani raita. Then we are having coriander powder, cumin, red chili powder, turmeric powder, ginger and garlic paste which I made already. Then we are having coriander, cilantro and mint. So these ingredients I gonna use to make biryani and raita. This biryani, I know you will find some ingredients here different, but once you make this biryani, I can tell you, you will forget to order the biryani from outside, or whenever you will go to the restaurant, you will tell them, leave the biryani we're going to make at home and we're going to eat at home. That type of biryani I will show you today. So we're going to start with masala. First we are going to use ghee. You can use oil also if you want, but here I am using desi ghee. So when the oil is ready, it's hot, you know, add cumin seeds and whole garam masala. I am using here cardamom, big cardamom, green cardamom, cloves, then cinnamon stick and bay leaf only. I don't want to use all the other ingredients of this garam masala because I don't like, and you will see once we cook the biryani, you will see the flavor of this garam masala. So try to use only this garam masala. Once it's crackle, the garam masala, you can see, you can hear the sound. We add onion here. And onion, we are going to cook till it's golden brown and leave the oil. When it's leaving the oil, it means onions are ready. Don't put the ginger garlic first or chop ginger garlic first, because sometimes some people they put ginger and garlic first and then they try to cook the onion. It takes too much time. So better you cook the onion first and then you add the ginger garlic paste. Alright. So as you can see, the onions are golden brown. Now you add ginger garlic paste. Let it cook 2 to 3 minutes. Once you add the ginger garlic paste, it will stop the cooking of the onion. So don't worry about the color. The onion will not get burned now because it is having a little bit of water, so it will stop cooking. Once you cook the ginger garlic paste, add the tomatoes. green chili. And now you add your spices here and just going down the gas. So now you are going to add a spoon of red chili, half of spoon of turmeric, almost 1.5 spoon of coriander powder, and little garam masala. Here you can add kasuri methi. It is optional. If you like to have, you can add. Now you will cook it till the oil comes up, or the spices are fully cooked, tomatoes are fully cooked. As you can see, the gravy is cooking. We need to add little water here. So as you can see, the oil is coming up. It shows the gravy is ready and spices are cooked here. Now we will add yogurt here. A little bit of milk. Yogurt and milk, they're going to give it a rich texture. There is space to focus. Meanwhile, gravy, I will heat up the rest of the milk and add saffron here, so we can get a yellow color for the biryani. Rest of the saffron I am keeping for garnish. So here gravy is almost ready. Now I want to add the vegetables here. These vegetables I got frozen from the market. You can use fresh one, because nowadays it's very difficult to get carrot and all this stuff. That's why I got this frozen vegetables. But if we are having fresh, it's much better. Now once it's almost ready, now I want to add salt here. Salt I always use at last, because if you put salt in the beginning and you are cooking the salt, it's coming on top always. So salt, try to put always at last, once you taste, and then add the salt, because whenever you cooking the salt, it is coming on top always. That's why when we are reheating the vegetable 2 or 3 times, you will feel a little bit salty, because the salt always comes up once you are cooking it. So now, as you can see, it's ready to make biryani. With this vegetable, we're going to make layer of rice and vegetables, and then we'll cook it like 4 or 5 minutes with the rice. This vegetable we're going to cook it like, you can say this is steam. We're going to steam it one more time, and it is not a dum biryani. So don't think that I want to give some dum or something here. No, just I want to give a little bit of steam here once I make layers. Ready? Here I am using same frying pan. I take out vegetables here. I leave some vegetables here, vegetable here, and now I am gonna put this rice which already cooked on top of this vegetable. Then fried onion. Mint, cilantro, saffron milk, which we make to give little color to the rice, and a spoon of half spoon of desi ghee. So we're going to make 2 or 3 layers. We're going to follow same procedure. The biryani is ready. Now we're going to put it on slow fire only for 4 to 5 minutes. I will cover it nicely and leave it. And by the time I am going to make biryani raita. For the biryani raita, we need yogurt, which I am having here. We need garlic. You can roast it, you can deep fry it, or you can shallow fry it. Then red chili is optional. If you like red chili powder in your yogurt, in your raita, you can add. And I want to use rock salt, black salt in this. So there you go. Our biryani raita also ready to go. Yeah. So friends, here is your biryani, vegetable biryani with biryani raita. So tomorrow we will come again here, and tomorrow I will show you something else, something different. So till then, see you.